put a girl in there now and she will lose her career.
Right.
So put me in the goofy nigga, the comedian, like nothing like
You
Angie.
actually said goofy nigga?
I didn't say that on the air.
Okay.
But Angie is the serious, dope interviews, personable. Put the funny guy for now.
Angie made me cry a couple times.
Angie will make you cry.
Word.
So I take Angie's slot, and there was a new program director, because Ebro wasn't the program director anymore. There was a new general manager. We merged with BLS. It was a fucking mess. So I go for it, and I go, I'm trying to get this slot. And they go, you have it for the time being. I threw a time being party on the air. I got a cake that's it for the time being. Everything. I was like, no, I'm on the air. For the time being. For the time being. So I'm fighting for the slot. Now here's the only problem. They had already promised it to Nessa, that slot. But I think she was still under contract. So legally,
she was working at 12 to...
No, she
was in California.
She was in California, okay.
But they hired her already. They were like, this slot is yours when you get out of your deal or whatever.
Right.
They never told me that.
Who's they?
The station, crazy. Hot 97.
Who's they?
Ebro, Rick Cummings, right? Rick Cummings. And what was the other guy that I had beef with?
The GM dude?
Yeah, the GM. Whatever. He's
I
not even there.
don't remember that guy's name anymore.
He's not there no more.
So they already had her.
Right.
I was fighting for the slot, and I was doing well, not being Angie. Of course, you're not going to be Angie.
Right.
But doing good, and I'm mad that they didn't tell me they already had her. Because I'm a Hot 97 soldier.
Yeah. You've been there since what, 17?
Since I was there? Since I was 19.
19?
20, yeah.
Wow.
97.
Wow.
All they had to do was be like, Cipha, we already hired someone. Can you hold us down till she gets here?
Mm-hmm.
And there would have been no problem.
But that wouldn't have made you give your all.
No, I think he would have.
I would still get my.
Because
so? Here's how I look at it.
He's going extra hard at the Monster deal. He's going extra hard at the TV show. Like there's no indication.
Yeah, but you tell somebody ahead of time, there's nowhere you're gonna keep this job. You think,
but
are you really gonna show up and be like, yeah, let me go hard as I can?
Yes, me at Hot 97. It was my life.
Right.
I would have said, okay, when she gets here, maybe I'll take the 5 o'clock DJ slot, be the co-host, because all I care about now is being funny on the radio, so I pack my comedy shows.
Right.
That's all I want, bro. And then there was talks when she came. I had no hard feelings towards her. I was just at this time I still didn't know they already hired her.
Right.
I thought they just needed a girl in that slot.
Right.
I didn't know for months they already had her plan coming.
Right.
They're like, hey, we're giving the job to Nessa. Okay, great.
Right.
What should I do? I'm willing to go back to weekends. That's how much of a fucking Stockholm syndrome I had at Hot 97.
Right.
I'm willing to go back to weekends, take a pay cut, and just be happy with Cipha Saturdays. Back where we started.
Right.
My Cipha Saturday show was so fun. Everybody would call up, yo, I'm doing my laundry right now. I'm washing my car. I'm cleaning the house. Well, yo, you cleaning the joints.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, I'll go back to that. I don't have pride where like, damn, I was at the mountaintop and now I'm back down here. I like it down here.
Right.
It's fun down here. So then we worked out a deal where I could stay. But I still was upset.
Right.
Me and him do an episode of Juanette. And we talk about it. Man, I feel like this happened, which we did every episode. Every episode of Juanette is us complaining about Hot 97.
Right.
That particular episode, the new boss hears it and goes, no more deal. You could do weekends, but no.
What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say?
Yeah, I'm telling you, he said no more deal.
No, what did you say?
No, what did you say?
During the
podcast that made him say that.
Oh, nothing. Like we just said.
You was like, these cocksuckers, they fuck these niggas.
Bro,
my fofo make sure all your kids go grow. You ain't say that. You ain't say none of that.
Just did our normal complaining about, I wish we got more credit. That's what our podcast is, us complaining.
Right.
That our current podcast too.
Yeah, I wish they would have told me that they hired Nessa.
Right.
That's all. Like shit. So he got mad. Oh, you're not supposed to talk station business. I'm like, bro, listen to every episode is what we do.
Yeah.
Complain about the shit. We're underground dudes. Me and him are underground hip hop dudes pretending to be commercial radio dudes. Right. So when we do our underground podcast, We stay underground shit.
So why did they have a problem with you? And okay, forget it. Yeah, continue.
I wasn't out the door.
No, he was still on the morning show.
I was.
You already
safe
done.
zone. Rosenberg was in the
Yeah,
safe zone.
I was. Well, the problem was it was the roles. Like I was the second mic. Cipha was the first mic.
Right.
They wanted to change the show. Now listen, there's bullshit that came into effect for me too.
Yeah.
Because my name got pulled from the show. Even though I had my name was on the show.
Right,
Y'all
right.
wanted to keep me around. I've now been there for another 8 years.
Yes, right.
But without my name on the show.
Right.
And I'm like, but y'all wanted to keep me. And I remember talking to a former boss who I have respect for and I really appreciate him. But we had a conversation. He was just like, I was like, I don't understand. I was like, I did my job. I'm still here. You know, like you obviously still wanted me here. I don't know. I wasn't happy about what happened with Cipha, but you still want me here. So why would I not? So just to be clear, what I'm saying is, yes, they kept me and I'm grateful for it. But at the same time, we both took a hit in different ways. It was Cipha Sounds in Rosenberg.
Right.
And then it became Ebro in the morning.
Ebro in
It's
the
a different thing.
Right.
And I adapted to it. And thank God, me, Ebro, and Laura have a wonderful relationship and team. And I'm blessed to. I wake up and hang out with my friends. I'm not going to complain about it.
Right.
But it was still a loss for us because that was our big moment. You know what I mean? Having that show in New York at that time. So I don't know why. I mean, so ultimately to answer it, Cipha was replaced because they wanted to make a change on the show. You don't change. It wasn't about changing the second person. It was about changing the first person.
But mind you, a lot of that has to do with power and Charlamagne because they was killing it.
Yeah.
And then they wanted us to do what Charlamagne does. And we're like, we're not Charlamagne. We don't go at artists.
Right.
We like artists. We try to make artists feel good.
Good. Right.
So we were like, nah, the artists of our friends, and this is over like years, like 2 years of like, y'all gotta start, going in.
Yeah.
And we tried, we're not going guys. We like the art. We don't want the artists to feel like, so that's when Ebro comes in with the saying wild shit to the artist.
Right.
At first, I was still on the show,
Right.
and Ebro was sitting in another chair, and he would start being that guy. And it just wasn't meshing.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.